tool that you just put in your mouth like this and you just can't talk. Very embarrassing. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy 2021. 2020 was definitely a long ride, but I definitely did learn some things in 2020, but that is not this video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I edit and film and all my equipment that is used in my videos. I'm going to be showing you how I get started with ideas to my post-editing and how I edit the videos in depth. And I'm going to show you all of my secrets that I've learned. I've learned all of my tips and tricks I'm going to show you pretty much on my own. I started YouTube when I was like 12 or 13. None of those videos are up anymore because they are very embarrassing. First video, for example, was how you make your bed. So we've come a long way from that. So yes, I've definitely learned a lot from being on YouTube for a couple years now, and I'm very excited to share my secrets with you guys because this has been pretty much my most requested video on my channel, and I am so excited to share with you what I've learned. Sit back and enjoy, grab a snack, because I'm going to share with you all of my tips that I have written out for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. We're starting with ideas. Now, this is where I don't really have much to tell you guys because I video what I want to video for that day, you know what I'm saying? I don't plan a certain video just because it is very trendy on YouTube or it is getting a lot of views on YouTube from other people. So for me, I am very much into health and fitness. Now I'm really starting to get into cinematic short films. I love watching them on YouTube. As a family, we just watch YouTube and we just watch like travel videos, mainly surfing, just super raw, real footage that people have created, and it's super awesome to watch, and I think they're very real and raw, and they really connect with me. So the first step is to start with an idea that you want to make. Sometimes I just mainly roll with the flow. For example, in my vlog, if I have a set video that I want to film, I don't really want to like make it unrealistic for you guys, if that makes any sense. So I just pretty much just go with the flow. I've said that a million times already, but yes, I don't really have a strategic plan for my videos. Okay, so my favorite part is camera equipment. For the camera gear that I use let me grab it for you guys. Give me 1 second. I have PJ pants on, don't judge me. Okay, so for the camera gear that I have everything in a little basket like this. And the first camera I'm going to talk about is my Canon DSLR. It's a Canon T6. So this is the Canon Rebel T6. This is my first camera that I got, and I love it. I usually mainly use this for photography. I don't really use it to film because for some reason I did get a bigger SD card, but it doesn't like to film for very long, and also it doesn't have autofocus. So that is one of the main things I don't like to use it. I do, however, like to use it if I'm getting a super up close shot that I'm controlling what is going to be focused. I like to use it for that. I did film my getting the Christmas tree video with this camera, which was really fun. I just wanted to try it out and not use my vlog camera. Okay, so for my next camera, I'm actually using it right now. This is the Sony A5100, I believe, and I do not have a Canon G7X. The main reason why I don't have a G7X is because of the price. I wanted to have a camera that was pretty inexpensive, that was also really great at autofocusing because when you're vlogging you don't want to keep looking at if you're in focus or not. So I found this camera on some girl's YouTube channel. I think it was Kathleen Lights, makeup YouTuber. She uses this camera and I wanted to research it, and I got it from eBay. I have the box here. Let me not move so it doesn't... Okay, so this is the box that it came in. It was on eBay for $300, and I thought it was a pretty good deal because it wasn't used really. It had a few scratches on the flip out camera, or the flip out screen, but other than that, it's in really good condition. So yes, I use the A5100 for vlogging. That is mainly what I record on if it's not action-based. Now, if I'm filming action videos such as surfing or just like if I'm hiking or something like that, I use my GoPro Hero 6. All my GoPro gear is in here, and I love this camera. This camera is super cool, very durable. It has definitely been used a ton. This actually is my second GoPro because I lost my first one, which was very sad. So basically I had a wrist mount, and I would say get a mount that is very durable and not super cheap from Amazon. That's how I lost my GoPro. So get a mount that works. I used the mount that's on my surfboard. The mount tape that goes on the surfboard came from GoPro, so I know that is gonna be a good mount for my GoPro. And when I'm surfing, I always have my boaty floaty. This is awesome for when it's on the board, so it's usually like this on the board. If my camera does ever fall off, this will float my GoPro. If I'm just using handheld shots in the water or just hiking, I use this camera mount thing, tripod holder, whatever you want to call it. It does float as well, which is super cool, and I love this thing. This is the mouth mount that I just got, and I'm super excited to use it. This is a really awesome tool that you just put in your mouth like this, and you just or do whatever you want. You can also take it off, get other shots other than the surfboard, if that makes sense. And the next GoPro accessory that I have is a dome. I haven't had a chance to use this yet. It displays the water so that the GoPro can get really cool over-under shots. This is a really awesome and unique casing that you can put your GoPro in, which gets really cool shots, which is super awesome, and I'm really excited to use that. The last piece of equipment that I have for cameras, I have a drone. I have the DJI Mini 2, which is so cool. This drone is awesome. Very affordable, and it's really beginner friendly. So this is what it looks like. This has a really awesome camera. It has a 4K camera as well, but this is such a cool camera. I just started using it, and this is how I get my drone footage for just cinematic scenes or my short films, which I just posted recently, of the waves of the surf in California. We also have a phone that goes with it. It's a bigger iPhone. We got it off of a secondhand website. It's just the iPhone 7 Plus with the control. Super easy to use, and I love the camera quality, which is awesome. Okay, so after talking about my camera gear, the next thing to do is to gather up your footage. Basically, I just organize all my footage that I got for this specific video into a folder, just name it whatever I want to name it for that video, and just start editing from there. So next is go into iMovie, and yes, I do edit my footage on iMovie. A lot of people ask, hey, like, how do you edit your footage? Like, it doesn't look like it's from iMovie, and yeah, it's on iMovie. I would say you don't need to get an expensive software to edit. You don't need Final Cut Pro. If you do want to go into like bigger filming, I would say definitely get it if you can afford it. But I would say save the money, save the $300 that it's worth, I think, and just use iMovie if you do have a MacBook. There are many ways to edit your footage to make it not look like you edited it on iMovie. When I'm editing a video, my next step is to find music. Music can be a pain to find. Basically, to find the music I want, I kind of think of like the vibe I'm going for, or what the video is. Is it a vlog? Is it a cinematic scene? Is it whatever video you're trying to go for? I would say pick music that works with it. If it's a peaceful video, just pick music that's calming. If it's an action workout video, pick music that hypes you up. Finding music that's not copyrighted can be really annoying sometimes. There's music channels on YouTube. I think it's Audio Library, I think it's called. I think that's what the YouTube channel puts out for not copyrighted or no copyrighted music. You can just download it from there. I go to this MP3 player download where you just copy the link and then you insert it there, and then the audio file goes into your downloads, and then you can just drag it to the place you're editing, iMovie or whatever. That process I've been doing for a while, and it was beginning to be a pain. I just invested into Epidemic Sounds, which is an online website where you can get a subscription. I think it's $144 a year, and you get so many amazing soundtracks that you can use that's not copyrighted on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all the platforms. And I got the cheapest plan and it covers for all of that, which is super cool. Super awesome platform. You can just search like the vibe you're going for and there's music there. The next step is I rough cut, and rough cutting it can depend on the video you're making. So for example, let's say I go into a short film video. This is the rough cut. The rough cut of the video. I just cut it basically to the beats of when I want it to slow down, speed up, and then I can add, like, if you want to speed up something on iMovie, you can just press the timer button and then go fast, slow, custom, all of that. So I just do it depending on the beat of the song. So yeah, you definitely want to pick a song first. I'm gonna go into a vlog. So this one's already colorized. That's why you see it all in big chunks. You don't see like many split up clips. So this was a vlog that me and my friend Devin made of us surfing. So basically I just rough cutted everything, and for a vlog I usually want to have like the intro, like what I'm doing, like an overview or something. For this I just showed like me making avocado toast before we left, and then I kind of just show what I'm doing, and then I talk for a bit just saying like, hey, this is what we're doing today, and then I just share what it is we did. So that's basically all for rough cutting. You just want to have like a rough idea of the video before you add text or colorize the clip. I don't have a video, I don't think, of just simple clips of a vlog, since I don't keep them on my computer since I run out of storage very easily. Okay, so for my Christmas vlog, so this was my Christmas vlog that I made when we were getting a Christmas tree. And so basically for this vlog, I usually want to have like a little intro of like what the vlog's gonna look like, what I'm gonna be doing, with music. Going to the beat, like I said, kind of like fun like clips that'll excite the audience to start out. And then for this intro, the holiday intro, I will show you how I did it, but I used Canva and I just made a little clip of like happy holidays. So for the typing clips, those are all just single images of a letter, if that makes any sense. So this was the first one. It was an M and then an A, D, D, I, E. I put them all together, they're all 1 second, and they play just really simple, like it's getting typed out. That takes a long time to make sometimes, depending on what you're spelling. So I don't do it very often, but when I do, I just do that pretty much. So for that, I will go to Canva. You go to Create Design. I have a custom, and then it just says recent 1280 by 720, which is the frame, picture frame of YouTube. Let's say I want a background. I'm just gonna pick a background. Let's say I want this background. And then I'm gonna go to text, and then I'm gonna type M. Let's make it white. Let's make it aesthetically pleasing. Hit download. And then it's gonna go to your downloads. You drag it to where you're editing your footage, and then you just add another one. So you do A, and then save, and then MADD, and then save. So whatever you're typing, just continue adding words, keep downloading them, and then you just put them into 1 second clips, and you have a typing clip. So if you wanna, like, say you wanna zoom in on a funny part. If I make a funny face. I don't know if I make a funny face. Okay, let's say I want that. I'm gonna hit, this is a simple cut. If you wanna cut a video, I do double tap on my computer and then split clip, or you can do Command B and it'll split the clip for you, and then you're gonna section out what you wanna zoom in. Then if you wanna just frame in once, like this, then you're gonna go to Crop Fill, and then you're gonna zoom in to what you wanna play, like that. Or if you wanna slowly zoom in like this, you're gonna go to Ken Burns. Oopsies. Hello. Let's go back. You're gonna go to Ken Burns, and then you can either, like, where the end point is, drag it to where you want it to end, and it'll play like that. By the way, if you mess up on something, when you're editing and you delete a clip that you didn't want to delete, or you delete the whole thing, you can hit Command Z a million times back, and it'll just go back to what the footage was, or what you had edited already, which is really nice, because one time I was editing and I just deleted a ton of stuff, and I was like, what do I do? So I just kind of researched it, and then it's just Command Z. Another thing that I can sometimes use is stabilize shaky video. It depends on what it is. The GoPro has a stabilizer in it, and I don't use it for that, but if I'm using the Sony and I want it to have a more smooth shot, you can click it. Sometimes it'll just zoom it in kind of weird, so sometimes I don't use it that often. This I use a ton, the fast and slow. If I'm doing like cinematic shots, or I usually mainly use that. I use it in here on this part. So if you're hearing the music, it basically like goes like and it gets a little bit faster and then slows down again. Now, the part where it can make it look like not like iMovie is your text and how you insert your text. So this is very confusing sometimes. I'm gonna break it down as best as possible for you. So the app I go on is Canva again. Say I wanna say the time. So on the screen it says 11:09 a.m. On Canva, I'm gonna go to Create Design, Custom, 180 by 720. And then you wanna have a black screen. So I'm gonna make the background black. Then you're gonna add your text. So I'm gonna put 11:09 a.m. And then you can pick the font. I usually like something scribbly, like that. Then you're gonna wanna make it as big as possible. After I do that, I'm going to hit download the image. Next, you're gonna go to lunapic.com, and then you're gonna go to edit, transparent background, and then you're gonna say choose file. And this is how I get my transparent background. Of course, you don't have to do this if you just want like a background that's black. It just won't be transparent on your video. And then you're gonna just click the background once you're in the transparent tool. So you just click the background, and then you're going to, sometimes it doesn't do it all, so sometimes it looks like that. So you're gonna go to more transparency, drag it. It should be all gone, and then if it's not, go to transparent color, and usually it goes away. So that's what it looks like, and then you're just gonna go down the bottom, or sorry, you're gonna hit apply. You're gonna go to the bottom, hit save. It's gonna go to your downloads again, and then you're just gonna go to your downloads, and then you're gonna grab it, insert it into the video that you're making, and then you're just going to drag it. Say I want it on there. So say you want it here. It's gonna look kind of weird and out of place. So what you do is you go to the crop image tool, hit crop to fill, and then next you're gonna hit this button, and you're gonna say picture in picture. This, put it in the corner or something like that, and then hit play. Oh, and then you're gonna have to drag these to just 0 seconds so it doesn't fade into it. If you want it to fade, that's fine. I don't like it sometimes. So there you go. Okay, that's how I do the text, and I do that for all of my text. So the next part is gonna be colorizing. So I'm gonna go to my short film because it's not colorized technically. I didn't really colorize it because the drone just has such good camera quality. It doesn't need to be colorized. So you're gonna hit save on your file that you wanna colorize. So I use Visco. I have the membership, which is $20 a month, or $20 a year. And that basically, when you pay the membership, you can put filters on video, not just pictures. And they came out with a really cool tool where you could enhance certain colors in the video. So say you want to make the blues look more green, you can slide it to the green, or you can enhance the blue and hitting more saturated. So that's basically what I use. And then I'll show you the filter that I use as well for some of my stuff. Probably not going to put a filter on this. We'll see. Okay, so this is without the filter, and then this is on the filter. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this video, but there you go. So now that that clip is on the iPhone, I'm gonna go to Visco, and then I'm gonna click that 27-second clip. And then this is the filter I used to use, is E7, and you can drag or make it more apparent or not. For this, I'm just not going to use any filter since it's just a really nice camera quality. And then I'm gonna just go to, you can either go to saturation, make it more saturated. You can either go all the way to the end to HSL, and then you're gonna go to blues. And say you want it more green hue, you can drag it to the green, or make it more blue, make it more purple. I'm gonna drag it a little bit green, so I'm gonna do -3. And then saturation, you can go all the way up, make it super blue. So that's basically what I do. You don't need to buy Visco, like the membership, to do this. iMovie has a colorizing palette that you can do, so you can click the clip that you want to just colorize, and say I want it more saturated, you can drag the saturating tool like all the way up, all the way down, whatever you want. If the clip is a little dark, you can do exposure, or this is the contrast tool, and then like the highlights and shadows and stuff. So that's really simple to do on iMovie, and it's free, so you don't need to buy the Visco. So once you're done with all your video and you've done all of your colorizing, what I do next is I export the video, and then I go onto YouTube and start uploading it. While I'm doing that, or before like I export it, I will do my thumbnails. So for thumbnails, it can depend on what I want the video to like come across as. So for my last video, I didn't do anything with the thumbnail. I just took a screenshot of the intro with the text that says catch a wave, and that was my thumbnail. For thumbnails more like this, I use Canva, and I'm gonna show you how I did that right now. Okay, so how I made this thumbnail is I actually went into my video and I wanted to get, no, what part? I think it was this part. I basically just screenshotted that. So I'm gonna hit Command-Shift-4 on my Mac, and you're just gonna drag and screenshot that. Okay, so then after that, I go into Canva again, and I just start messing around with the font and stuff. And then so you're gonna go to Create Design, Custom 180 by 720, and you're just gonna hit Upload Image from Design. So I'm gonna say surfing with friends, I think I said. And then I'm gonna just make it white, and then just like have a scribbly looking text. This isn't gonna be super similar because I don't remember exactly how I did it. And then you can even go to effects and just like have it look different. Put a curve, and you can just curve it a little bit. And then I'm gonna just adjust the curve. And then after that, I'm gonna hit download. I'm going to go to PhotoScape. PhotoScape, what I do use it for is this. So I'm gonna just hit editor and then go to open. And then for the little outline detail that I have on this, I'm going to go to tools, and then I'm gonna go to draw. And then I'm gonna zoom in and just sort of outline everything with the draw tool. This takes a little bit of patience, I would say. I'm not gonna do it very good right now, but I will spend like quite a few moments just trying to make it as possible. Then for the little design by my head, I just drew it like this. The three little droplet things. Oh my god, that looks so bad. Sorry. I promise the way you should do this is don't rush doing it, because it will look bad like that. So little like squiggly things to make it look kind of cute. And that is pretty much what I did for this thumbnail. And then you just hit apply. Make sure it is in 1280 by 720 or else it won't upload to YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also for the end screen, I created my end screen on Canva as well, and I just put it in iMovie. This is my outro, and then I just export that, have it in the video as well. When you're uploading it, you want to have the end screen thing with like your subscribe button and your latest video or something. So that is pretty much everything I do for my videos. Again, it's gonna be different for the video I'm making. It depends on what it is. So yes, then you're all done, and then your videos on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and let me know what you want the next video to be. But yeah, we'll talk in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, bye!